My name is Sangeet, and today I have a message for you. How many times are we asked how we are and if we are okay? And as we answer, how many of us actually doubt if we are really okay? Unless we have some fresh great news or a recent big success to share, many times our answer may sound hesitant, vague, or positive but very quick, or even negative if we decide to specify and to reveal our problems. But here is the thing: when someone asks how we are, unless they give us a reference that we can compare ourselves with, our answer can very well be whatever we want it to be. And if overall we feel blessed and grateful to be in this planet, to still have the opportunity to experience the presence of the sun and of the moon, then despite whatever is going on, our answer could very well be, yes, I am actually very much okay. Now, here it comes the tricky part. We may say 1,000 times that we are okay, yet we may not feel it, right? And many times this may even come with a sense of guilt, because we have problems and we are aware of all of them. Plus, on top of this seems to be a common factor, because the entire world seems to have problems as well, and if they don't, it is probably a matter of time until they do. And if everybody has or will have problems, then nobody's really okay. And if nobody's really okay, then every time we say that we are lying, right? On the other hand, many of us got so used to have all kinds of struggles that we lowered our standards, and now being okay means having the bare minimum to be able to wake up in the morning and to go to sleep at night. So, even though we may quickly answer that we are okay, again, we don't really feel it, because we don't even know what that is anymore. And of course, on top of all of this, we also question if the question was actually genuine, if they really want to know how we truly are and how we truly feel. Apart from those of us who like to feed on everybody's drama, many of us don't like to be bombarded with the world's negativity. So we not always want to truly know how someone feels, even though we ask how they are. But let's just pause for a while and undress ourselves of all preconcepts, expectations, and assumptions. Questions are only questions, and answers are only answers. And yes, we feel pulled to question, and we feel pulled to answer. However, we may often see ourselves swimming in a pool of all kinds of questions and answers that are totally deprived from truth and purpose. And that pushes us into a place in which we conform with whatever it is that the world is throwing at us. And this is far from what we want, because this means that we no longer have control over our feelings, our wishes, and our light. There is nothing wrong with questioning or answering, but every time we question and every time we answer, there is an energy behind it that we cannot ignore. We may not be in control of other people's questions, but we may be in control of our answers. And we may think that our answer doesn't really matter, but it does. It does because it comes from us and it is part of the energy that we emanate into the world and that we receive back because we are all on the same boat. And this doesn't mean that if we always say that we are okay and feeling great, that we will always live in a complete abundance and joy. No. What it means is that we systematically give ourselves the chance to make peace with how we are and how we feel right here and right now through a bigger vision of life and of happiness that cannot be contained in a limiting and superficial perspective that only sees at the surface. Yes, we are okay, and yes, we have the right to be it. And no, we are not lying for saying it out loud. We are telling the truth because the truth is that we are always okay. Even if we are in pain, even if we are about to leave this planet, we are okay because we are not whatever it is that we see, and we are not whatever it is that is going on. We are souls, we are light, we are energy. Does it feel bad sometimes or even often? Yes, because this is what we get in this planet. This is how things operate. And this is why so many times fear plays a big role in our lives. But this doesn't mean that we have to forget and to put aside who we are and pretend that we are whatever it is that we are not. We are not lying by saying that we are okay. We are actually lying by saying that we are not. Any guilt totally dissolves when we give ourselves permission to laugh and to play even when we feel stuck in the darkness. Why would we pressure ourselves to feel even worse on top of all of the sadness that we may be already experiencing? Wouldn't it be better if we would allow us to breathe at least once in a while and to come in contact with the pure peace and joy that we actually are? We are happy beings by nature, and describing us as okay hardly gives a glimpse of justice to how we truly are. But if limiting words are all that we have to explain ourselves while we are in this planet, even through random encounters, then be it, because it is better than nothing. So today, if someone asks us if we are okay, let's tell them yes. Not a small, indecisive yes that is afraid of being caught in an attempt to hide some kind of truth, but a big, decisive yes that is happy to allow us to go through whatever it is that we are going through and still having the capacity to connect and to shine and to even inspire others to connect and to shine as well. Let's say yes to whatever feels best, and if the best is to be okay, then be okay is a yes to us.